very fancy Sennheiser headphones. And then this is my microphone that sometimes I play ukulele with back in Manhattan and Brooklyn. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but for now I'm going to hold it excitedly and not know what to do with it. And this right here is my boom arm, which has got a spit guard on it, which is a lovely thing that you need so that when you pronounce the
good.
P's, the puzz.
Oh my God, I'm back. Wait, can I reach?
It doesn't make
Can I reach?
puzz sound.
Okay, can you tell me?
We're getting.
Can you tell me? Oh, the camera sucks though. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's fixable too.
So can you tell? God, it really sucks. How do you fix it?
Well,
Settings.
not quickly, but you can fiddle with it.
Advanced.
No, go cancel out of here.
Video.
No, cancel
Okay.
out of here.
Don't knock my beer over.
Do filter down. Oh wait.
Filter. No, I don't want a filter. That's not the way to do it.
It is, but.
Okay, I'll make a spot. You want to sit down? You can sit down now if you want. There's a spot here. Pardon me.
MacBook webcam, filter, effect filters, color correction.
I guess the light's a little low right now. We could
go to
turn the ring on. The ring will help.
You could, but if you want, you can go to town.
Oh yeah. Okay, saturation.
That's not the only thing. There is a better
Gamma.
way than that, but that's one thing you can fiddle with.
Contrast. Ooh, contrast helps. Hue shift. No, we don't want hue shift.
You probably want to saturate it a bit.
Saturate turns me orange. Opacity. Opacity, gamma, contrast. Contrast. Yeah, but contrast will pixelate you if you do too much. So brightness, I'll turn the brightness down a little. Can you add more light to the space? Could you turn that light up a little bit, please? The one you're standing right next to. Yes, that worked. That made the biggest difference ever. Yeah. Could you please also put that one on? Even if it's not shining directly on me, maybe it'll like help. I don't know. Like maybe it'll.
One of the
maybe
lights you're supposed to do is from the side.
Yeah, I know. I bought a whole light kit. I told you that, right? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that probably helped too. Yes, that helped. Okay. So, and I'm a mess, of course. I washed my hair, but I've been rolling around today. Okay, so maybe I can mess with this a little bit. Gamma down. Contrast is good. Brightness is good. Saturation is good. Hue shift is acceptable. It is acceptable. Opacity and close. Now, if somebody says something to me, how would I see that? What if somebody's talking to me and I don't...
Say whatever, okay, or whatever to close the... Well, you don't have to do that, I guess.
How do I do it?
Three-finger swipe to get back to your other screen.
Oh, and then I'm little.
And then there's the Lula screen that you're looking at.
Yes.
So the Lula tab, I think, is supposed to...
It says that people are watching.
Yeah, it seems like, again, Lula barely functions, so it seems to sometimes be wrong about how many are watching.
Oh.
And it seems to sometimes show the comments and sometimes not. Oh, wait, Oh, this is Facebook. This is the Facebook view. So this one seems to mostly work. But then there's also the Lula tab.
How do you do the Lula?
Lula tab is right here.
Oh, and does this
one's like
does this
always
field
laggy.
everybody?
It's supposed to show all the comments from everybody, and it shows you like which ones you're live on. But it's like it was working when you were saying comments, but it doesn't.
It just takes a few minutes, doesn't it?
I don't know. It's weird. It's like there's functions the worst, even though it's basically just acting as.
So you said that there's a second app that we can try that does these things but better.
Supposedly, yeah.
Didn't we pay for Lula? The subscription?
But we can, the other one's called Restream. It just doesn't have TikTok, So
Well, we already discussed that. We said that we would do TikTok on my phone since it's the portrait mode
yeah,
anyway, and that works for me.
but like you say, split screen or fancy things like that.
On TikTok?
If
Yeah.
you use your phone.
Yeah, this is like the worst, most unflattering angle. It's like up my chin. It's like, I mean, I don't care about that too much, but like it's really unflattering. It's like the worst possible angle. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. It's telling me how many people are viewing me on Twitch, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. However, it's not showing me any zeros at Instagram or TikTok or
Because those ones aren't connected.
or Twitter. Okay.
Those ones aren't connected.
Okay. Read viewers' messages during your live videos. I'm learning all this. Hi, Ashley. Ashley. It is Milk Boy. It's Alpine chocolate, I believe. Milk chocolate. And it's the bestest. I gotta send her some. Okay. It says 2 people are watching, but I don't know who or where.
Yeah.
And this is on Facebook, and I can't tell who is watching where as of yet, but it looks like it's originating from Valhalla. From Valhalla! There's people in Valhalla watching me. I'm a little bit tired today, can you tell?
Yeah, you were full of energy for a minute.
I'm so tired. You can physically see when I'm tired. Like my face droops and I look older, and like when I get a lot of sleep, those are the days that I look really good in comparison. Like I look like I'm younger and everything, but like the days I'm tired, like you can physically see it. It's really sort of crazy. Anyway, I don't know if anybody's here. It says cross post to more pages. What's this? Cross post your live video to pages so more people can watch.
If you fiddle with that, it'll disconnect the live.
Holy cow. I have a lot of
You can
pages.
just do all of them,
Oh, there's Angel the Ringneck, Beansy Bird and Groochums, and Supervisor Bill. All gone. Away. Sad. What is this down here? There's a picture of soap. I think the person that's watching is me, because I have my phone open here. Aw, people were all trying to file in, and then it crashed. There, I had a lot of people there. There was like 7 or 8 people there, and they were all excited, and now I feel bad. But, so when you sign on, it looks like it takes a good 10 minutes to really get rolling. But it says 3 people are watching at this point. At Valhalla. How do I check the other ones? I'm going to go back. I'm just learning this. I'm going back to Lula. And... ooh, there's giveaways. Background. Coming soon. Giveaways coming soon. Layout. I'm live via Lula. Oh, that's stupid. We don't want that.
I don't think you can get rid of the Via Lula, but you can change the...
I'm live.
Oh, yeah, no, that was on YouTube. Actually,
It just broadcast title.
yeah,
Background
it
is
was
blue. Text color is white. I don't think it's working right. because like people were there and now they're not, and that makes no sense. It was only like 2 minutes. We would have gotten some people back by now. I think something's not right. Let me see.
It did seem to just come right back a little too fast. But
okay.
yeah, you're there.
Oh, there's YouTube. Okay. Oh, there's YouTube. Oh, YouTube's got beautiful picture. Much better than Facebook's. YouTube's got beautiful picture. It makes sense. Much better than Facebook's. Is she? No, that was from before I crashed.
Glad you like the cedar and saffron fire.
That's from before we crashed.
That's from before we.
What's this? These are people that are on.
I'm still here.
She is? She's still there?
I don't know if they just said that, but
people that are on.
Said it more than once.
Lena Downing and Andrew Fonsler.
There's 4 people right now, so I'm one, you're one, and there's 2 others. So.
Lena Downing and Andrew Fonsler.
And then. That's Walk Club, and then Valhalla. Well, Valhalla also says 4, so maybe that's the same 4.
I'm so confused. It is pretty overwhelming. I'm gonna have to get used to it. Like, I just don't understand how it works yet, you know? It is pretty overwhelming. I'm gonna have to get used to it. Like, I just don't understand how it works yet, you know?
Y'all are getting super fancy. What kind of chocolate?
I thought I responded, but maybe I didn't.
There's 5. So
I thought I responded, but maybe I didn't. I've got my blog open here. Do you guys know I have a blog? I have 3. I have 3 of everything. Do you guys know I have a blog? I have 3. I have 3 of everything. I'm about to start another one too, because. All right. I'm about to start another one too, because I need a Valhalla specific one. I'm about to start another one.
I think the Facebook Live didn't even.
Because I need a Valhalla specific one.
Probably just lost
really?
For a while, but it says it's been 24 minutes or something.
Okay, guys. Really? So this is an interesting time as I'm figuring this out. I'm going to turn my volume down so I don't hear feedback on myself. Okay, so that you guys don't hear it too. Okay. So hopefully we will be in a more professional space. I can't see your comments right now. There's some sort of lag. It's letting me know you're there, but I can't see comments. Except for the ones before crashing. But I will tell you what I was going to say anyway. So I just ordered 5 new studio lights, a new backdrop for taking photos and photography, and a desk. Pardon me. And we just got a microphone as well. We've got 2 microphones. And I think the goal is going to be, I also have sound absorbing panels, mostly for Angel, who I've got a little story about today, actually. But anyway, the idea is to create a space for me to belong, because, I mean, we moved here in August, and I've just been running around like a maniac since we've moved here, just trying to fix things and keep up with the orders. And, you know, what basically happened was, you know, I started New Valhalla maybe a year ago, and it just completely unexpectedly blew up in November, December because of TikTok. So when that happened, my volume of production like quadrupled overnight. And so it forced me to hire staff and completely change everything from both shops to accommodate the volume. And I've just been playing catch up just ever since. And things have started to slow down quite a bit over the last month, finally. Um, and it does stress me out because now we have all these staff we have to pay and the income isn't coming in like it was. However, I'm also grateful at the same time for it, for this a little bit of a break, because it's giving me some space to pull back from production, and not making 350 bars of soap a week, which is what I basically have been making for about 4 months now. And start to pull back and think about, like, is this direction making sense? Is this good for the business? Am I connecting with my customers? And am I doing things right? Because TikTok's algorithm completely changed because unfortunately some people did some pretty horrible things back in February. They made some horrible videos and did horrible things, and TikTok was not able to control the virility of the videos. And because of that, they had to make giant alterations to the algorithm, which ended up affecting everybody on TikTok, especially small businesses. So it was such a big revenue income for me. It still is. It's probably my biggest one, but it's put me in the position where I need to branch out and be on Pinterest and Instagram. So I've been making a lot of efforts on Instagram and Pinterest, and you know, all of that. And I feel like I'm not keeping up with relationships like I'd like to. And it's not because I don't want to, it's just because I'm so overwhelmed. And I'm always tired and I'm just like constantly trying to play catch up. And, sometimes I write a list of things I have to do and I get on page 4 and I give up. Like I just get so overwhelmed. And so, like, that's why I announced about a month ago that we're going to change Bird Soap over to be a collection box, because it's like a survival mode for me. Like, I can't run Valhalla and my staff and my household and everything else going on and have 100 things over at Birds. So these custom orders happening once a week, I'm going to do that as long as I can. Hopefully I can do them forever. But I'm teaching somebody else that I trust very much to make my soap recipe. Because up to this point, I'm the only person that's been producing the soap, which is like the lifeblood of the company, right? Both companies. So I'm changing the structure of the business, and I'm moving more into the position of spokesperson and marketer and manager, and less production, because it's absolutely necessary, because without it, I don't have the time and the resources necessary to reach out to people and keep those streams going and everything. And so I've asked Jade to assist me in this, and he has been fantastic, and he has set this up for me. And I don't know how it works yet, but I should be able to, I should be able to stream to platforms I've never really had exposure on before, and reach a lot more people, because I really, from what I'm seeing with my reviews, and the feedback that I'm getting from people from both stores, I really believe in myself for the first real time in my life. And I believe in what I make. And I believe in my staff. And I believe in my customers and my friends and family that supported me. And I think that I have something really special here. And I think that the problem has been that I haven't been able to dedicate enough time to push it out into the world. I mean, you got to consider, like, I'm up against companies that have boardrooms and full-time marketers and people that, are paid full-time, a lot of money to just sit there and make ads all day, and social media. And I've had to wear every single hat. I've had to be the marketer, the editor, the creator of the products, the sticker creator, the production manager, the post office runner. I mean, you name it. I order all the products. I literally have to order products every day. That's how much of a job it is. Just I have to order products every single day. Like, for example, today I have to order tea tree soap boxes. We're out of rune stones. You know, it's like I have to do all the jobs, which is that's how a small business is. And it's a good problem to have. So, and I'm rambling, but I'm just really happy to see everybody here. I don't know how many people are here. I'm just grateful that anybody is here at all, and I'm grateful to have such incredible support. And I appreciate you guys, and I hope that you can see me, and I hope that you're not talking to me and I can't hear you because then I feel really bad. So I'm gonna see if if I can make sure that that's not happening. Um, so let me see if I can refresh the Facebook page just in case. And I'll tell you what, guys, something else that I've been really thinking about is that I have these two businesses, Bird Soap and New Valhalla. And Valhalla, it's been no secret, has done exceptionally well. I think Birds was like my practice run and like learning things. And then like I started Valhalla and I kind of already knew what I was doing at that point. But I'm still very much learning. And so Valhalla, you know, it says it's been paused. The video has been paused. I'm not sure what's going on. It's been spinning at Lula since you handed it to me. Since you handed it to me, it's been spinning and frozen. There we go. I refreshed it. Okay. So, it's no secret that it's been doing about twice as well as Birds. Which, you know, for a business decision, if I only have so much time, I would go with Valhalla, but I just cannot let go of Birds. I can't do it. So that's why, but I also can't work another 18 hours a day. So, so I have to split it somehow. Come here, Inky. So anyway, Inky's here. He says hi. Inky, say hi. Say hi, Inky. Yeah, he said hi. Meow. Kitty. He's a good kitty. He's a good kitty. So that's why I'm going to be changing it. And I know some of you like got some custom orders and I know they take longer now. And that's because, you know, we get something like on average, we get about 75 orders, usually between Friday and Sunday. And then I spend the following week just like catching up with the orders. So, so it does take a little longer just because there's people in front of you, you know. It used to be that I'd have maybe 2 people in front of you, you know. Now it's like 70, but we still get through it pretty quick. We have a really good staff, and I'm telling you, they're getting better and better every day. Everything I throw at this staff, the staff body that's left now, because we had about 12 people in the beginning, believe it or not, and it's been whittled down to just a handful of people now, and they are amazing. Kathy has become my big production person. She makes the candles now. She makes the wax melts. Viviana has become my lip balm person. She makes all the lip balms, 100% of the lip balms now. And now she is beginning to learn soap. And Kathy is also going to be supporting her in that role so that I don't have to make Raven soap every week, you know, and Floki every week and all of that. So I can focus on the custom loaves and all of that. And Mary is almost full-time as a shipper. And she comes in 3 to 4 days a week, and she is so good at packaging your orders, and she really does it with so much love and care. And she's adorable. I wish you guys could hear. She talks about the customers in the nicest way as she's packing. Like, she packs with love, like for real. Like, she'll pack an order and I'll hear her like talking about, she'll be like, "Thank you so much for shopping, come back." And she's like talking to the customers. She's hilarious, but she's so sweet. And she's very camera shy, and you'll never see her on camera. You might see her hands, but she's very like, she doesn't like to be seen. And one time I tried to catch her on the camera and she put a mask on, like a full face mask. And like, she was waiting for me to try to catch her on camera. Like, that's how shy she is. But anyway, I thought that was funny. But, and then of course we have Fran. Fran is kind of like a supportive role. Right now she's helping me figure out things like Pinterest, and she wrote the astrology the astrology readings for our boxes, our astrology boxes, and she'll come and she'll help like print out stickers, or she'll run to the post office to drop some packages off, or maybe she'll help jump in and do some processing last minute if we need some help getting some orders out that day. She'll do things like get my kid off the bus if I'm really tied up. She's been absolutely integral. She also helps share my posts, and it's been going really well. And then we have one more person. We have Eduardo, who comes once a week, and he does things like take out the recycling and the trash, so my husband can help with this. And he master batches the soap. So he'll pour all my oils, my recipe together into giant 5-gallon buckets. And I go through 15 gallons of soap oil a week now. Can you believe that? 15 gallons. So giant 5-gallon buckets. And that's just the oil. That doesn't include the lye water mix, which is, about a third of it, about 33% of the total soap volume. And I mix that part. So he mixes these giant buckets for me, and then he measures them out into 100-ounce containers, and then we take it from there. And it's becoming more and more of just like a pattern, and it's good. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. And I'm finding that I'm spending more time not in production, which is great. I think this is that time when I look back when I'm going to be like, remember that when I started to move more into away from the production? But I promise you, I will always have my hand in things. I'm one of those people that I'm downstairs with my employees every single day. I do my rounds with them. I don't go somewhere else and shut the door on them. And even when I have my office, I'm going to get some intercoms. I've always wanted to do this for the house. I used to have one when I was a kid, actually. We used to have intercoms. And it was actually great. It was actually like if my mom was in the kitchen and wanted me to come set the table, she'd be like, Debbie, come set the table, and like I would hear her instead of her having to shout and get over my loud music and everything. So we're going to put an intercom in so that my staff can page me from the studio. And if I need to come down, I can come down. And also here's some big news. We are now officially an LLC. We are a corporation. Can you believe that? Incorporated, and fully insured and all that jazz. And I have to announce my LLC in publications. I have to do all that, but that was expensive doing all that stuff. Wow. I registered, I don't know if you can find me online, but I registered under Three Bird Soap LLC. So it's Three Bird Soap is one word and then space LLC. I don't know if you can see me yet online as a registered business, but it is official. And believe it or not, I put that off for 2 years. So I did. But now it's done. And taxes have been hell. But anyway, I don't know. Jade, can you see me? Can you?
Yep.
Okay. So, I see somebody on YouTube. Is that you, Jade? On YouTube? Hello, person on YouTube. How are you? I don't know. I don't know who you are, but oh, we got a message. 1 minute. Nick's Morningstar. Is that a cool name or what? She says, I got my big order of all the Valhalla soap. I started using Shield Maiden. Shield Maiden it's got to be the ladies' favorite. I have to make like a second ladies' favorite. I do. Because and I'm thinking about that too. So we put out the original Valhalla soaps and the names, right? Like Ragnar's Revenge and all of that, right? So now, sorry, I get a little itchy when I'm nervous. Anyway, I'm not actually itchy. I'm just nervous, but I don't know why I'm nervous. Anyway, I think that it's time to start thinking about those names and those soaps and which ones do you guys really love? Which ones are and can we replace the ehs with more that you really, really love so that we have a lineup that will knock any other business out of the park? And I think that I think that's possible. Certain other big companies have been coming for me lately. They see me coming. I can't say who they are, but I have gotten some clues that I'm being watched. So at least I'm visible, right? So that's kind of cool. So I tell people you got like Dr. Squatch. That was kind of made for men, like men from Minnesota, right? Kind of like the tough man, and goes outside, works outside, and wears his overalls and his boots, and I make soap for nerds. Valhalla soap is for nerds, especially pagan nerds. But then I also make bird soap for bird nerds. So, you got to have a niche because everybody uses soap, and there's literally thousands of people that make handmade soap. What makes mine different? So, it's kind of all about that. And I've been reading marketing books like they're going out of style. I listen to them on Audible because I don't have time to read. Who has time to read? So, I'm so glad that you like Shield Maiden. That is a very special fragrance. It's called Lingonberry Spice. It's a premium fragrance. And the black in it is activated charcoal, which is super good for your skin. And the red is the best red in the market. It's called Trial by Fire by Nurture Soap, and there's no other mica out there with that coloring. It's premium stuff. And I hear stories about Shield Maiden all the time. People say that it makes their mailbox, the whole mailbox or whatever, smell good. And I can't tell you how many messages I've gotten and reviews I've gotten where people say that their favorite thing is when they open their mailbox and they smell specifically Shield Maiden. So that's so cool. And I love that soap. And it's kind of like a winter soap. Like maybe we should think about Valhalla Summer, right? Because everything is like, I created everything for winter. It's like Bjorn's Brew. It's kind of wintry. Ice Wolf is about the snow. It might be nice to have sort of like a summer line. But, I don't want to go into like coconuts and all that stuff because that's not Viking, right? It's got to be Viking. And birds, once birds stock is sold out, all the bath bombs and all that stuff, we'll always have the lotion and the lip balm and the wax melts. But for custom stuff and the custom soaps. But once the stock is sold out, that's going to be it, guys. That's going to be it. Does that mean that'll be it forever? Maybe not. Maybe once I get a handle on Valhalla and I get it kind of automated and everything, and everybody kind of has their job and they're trained and I can oversee it and I'm comfortable with it, then I can maybe come back to birds and make it bigger. But right now, what I really need to do just for survival and my health, honestly, is to make birds much more specific and have fewer options, not more options, because no matter how many options I make, people want 10 times more. And I understand that it's like food, you want to try everything. And of course, I'm like, that's why I have a million different fragrances. I'm the same way. And I have so much trouble controlling that impulse in myself. So this is really challenging for me, but I think it's going to be really a good thing. And what we're going to do is we're going to make each box a different theme. And the themes are going to be, it's called bird soap. And that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, birds, is it for birds? Like, people started to say they were a little confused. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make bird soap about birds. Doesn't that make sense? Right? So the first box is going to be the Lutino ringneck box, which is the yellow ringneck parrot. And it's going to be lemon. And everything's going to be yellow and lemon. And I did artwork for the bird. And it's going to be all over. And so people that have that specific parrot, they're going to want this box. And nobody else makes that. So we'll be able to copyright it. And, now that we're all official and everything, Oh, you're welcome. Black Sea, Halls of Valhalla, Rolo's Rise, and I love the spices, honey and tonka bean rune soap. Yes, the tonka bean is probably going to turn brown. And the reason is because it's got vanilla in it. And that's okay. All right. Don't worry if it starts to turn brown. It's not going bad or anything. It's just the natural coloration from the vanilla. So just a heads up there. And I love that scent. By the way, you can get all of these fragrances. This is big news, guys. So much has happened. I can't like, ugh. So I've been dying to talk to you guys. Like, so the fragrances that are over at Valhalla are now available in these little solid, I call them solid colognes for lack of a better name. I'm going to have to come up with a better name. But they're little tins. I wish I had one on me right here, but they're little slider tins and they're concentrated fragrance in beeswax and oil. And you just scrape a little out with a little spoon or whatever, your finger, and you can rub it on, and it's strong, but not like headache strong. It's just like pleasant. And it smells like all your favorite soaps from Valhalla, because people were saying that they wanted to smell like Shield Maiden all day. They wanted to smell like Floki's Longship all day, you know? So this way they can put a little in their hair or a little bit on their sleeve or a little on their jeans or something, and you smell like that all day. You can even put a little in your car. Just don't clean your bathroom with it, please. Don't clean your bathroom with it, because then it's going to remind you of your bathroom, and you don't want that. Well, I guess you are showering with it, but I mean, you know what I mean, like cleaning certain things in the bathroom. Like you don't want, cover sprays and things like that. So, yes, I try to keep the scents original. I want to do like a dragon soap, but let me tell you something. I hate dragon's blood, the fragrance. I'm sorry, I can't do it. But maybe I can do something dragon themed. And I'm thinking, somebody asked me for more Norse mythology themed products. Like somebody wanted hell bath bombs, and I'm excited to say that I did create them. And they're really cool. So I have to go take photos of them. And by the way, we are looking for a bath bomb maker. So if you know somebody that makes like bomb bath bombs, now they can't just be any bath bomb maker. It has to be like a ridiculously good bath bomb maker. It's got to be somebody that I would put my name on. And I'm starting the search. It's probably going to take me a good year to find that person because that's pretty rare. And I have interviewed a few people and decided no. But I'm going to try to find a really good bath bomb maker because I have a lot of requests for bath bombs, and we can't keep up with the production with the soap and the fragrances and everything else and the boxes and also the dust from the bath bomb production. It gets me sick. Not because anything's wrong with it or it's chemicals, just because I have weird sinuses. And so like it's just baking soda basically. It's just food that I make my bath bombs with. I don't put additives in it at all. But just the dust from that is so fine that when I breathe it in, it sets off my asthma and all sorts of health problems for me. So bath bomb production is not something that I can really do, not on a large scale anyway. So that's something I need to hire. I need to hire someone to do it. Preferably somebody in New York, because bath bombs are a heavy product to ship, and heavy products mean cost to ship, money. So especially when you're shipping 350 of them. So, my whole bathroom smells like Shield Maiden now. You just got to walk by. Oh, that's awesome though. Dragon fruit. Yes, dragon fruit's good. However, dragon fruit is very tropical. I'd like to stay sort of Norwegian in that shop. And something I learned when I got a lot of pressure from customers to combine my stores, Bird Soap and Valhalla, together into a website. And Jade and I spent like a month doing that. And it was no small task. And we did it online and, made a website. And it's still there. If you go to Shopify, 3birdsoap, my Shopify, you will find both of my shops combined. But don't get used to it, because that's not going to be the case for much longer, because I found that, one, people still prefer to shop at Etsy by a long run, which sucks because Etsy is not as good as your own website. But, and two, the muddying of the brands, of the niches, like it didn't do good things. It was like people were just like, what is this? Like, Is this Viking? Is this, what is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, we need to do a better job of like separating them and making them more separate, not together. Um, and you know, I'll figure something out for my hardcore customers that like to shop at both stores and combine their orders, which we get that all the time. And I think what I'm going to do for that case is like make it so that you get a free product or something, because I don't want you to pay twice for shipping. So whatever the difference is in the shipping that you're paying, like say you're paying $5 too much for shipping after we package everything together. And keep in mind, if you buy a pound of stuff at Birds and a pound of stuff at Valhalla, that makes a 2-pound package plus all the packaging, and it does make it more expensive when you combine. It's not like it's $5 and $5. Sometimes it costs more, like $12, because the box is bigger and the packaging is more, and blah 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 blah. But anyway, whatever the cost difference is, and this is what we have been doing. We put in a product of equal or greater value for that difference. So, you know, so say that you spent $4 more than you needed to on shipping. Then we put in a free lip balm and an extra sample, and that's actually worth more than what you would have paid for shipping. And if it's more than that, we put a free soap or a lotion, or, you know, way more samples or something. So that's what we do right now. And, you know, I think mostly people really like that. You know, I ask people all the time, do you want the $4 back or whatever, or do you want a free product? And they always choose the product every single time. So I think I'm just going to move forward with that as like a rule, that you get a little store credit. So I want to get into bath bombs and candles. Oh yeah, and we also make candles. We also make candles. We make so much stuff. We really do. Like, I need to like hone that down a little bit, but Kathy makes the candles and the wax melts. And we will probably always make wax melts. I don't know if we'll always make candles, because let me tell you something. There's people out there that make candles that put mine to shame when it comes to looks. Now, when it comes to the quality of the fragrance and the burn, I think I've got that down pretty well. From what I've heard from people, that it's a pretty amazing candle. But looks wise, you know, but I also am able to keep my price down because of that. Like if I put it in fancy black glass, and, you know, then it's a lot more money that's why candles get to be $30 a piece, because they get so fancy pantsy, right? With the wood wick and the embedded things and the frosted glass and all of that. Some people put money in them now. That's a thing. So I want to get into bath bombs and candles and potentially soaps. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, it's a lot more work than you think it is, and it's so much fun, and it's going to take over your life. I mean, once you get the fragrances on board, like, you might as well just try everything. But something I would like to say to people is that you don't need to monetize your joy. Like, I bought a box of art supplies that's sitting right next to me here for carving and stuff, and I'm thinking, like, how could I turn this into a product? How can I create something to put in the shop? And I'm thinking, like, can't I just make something? Like, do I have to sell everything I make now? Like, no. Inky, get out of the electronics drawer. Jade. Inky's eating the electronics. Inky's eating the electronics. Inky, what are you doing in there? Inky, kitty, get out of the electronics drawer. Excuse me, sir.
What are you doing, silly?
Anyway, my cat likes to eat electronics, apparently. This is a new thing. So, yeah. I got Nick's. It's on the Facebook Live. Oh, okay. That's kind of what you did for me. See, that's a problem, though. If I can only see chat coming from one place, that's going to be a serious problem. What if I can open multiple windows? Yeah, I'm sure and, like, sort of do that, Inky, what are you doing?
It's a little crazy. It's on the laptop screen.
Yeah. Let me see if I can try that. Let me see if I can pull YouTube. Yeah, see, somebody's watching me on YouTube. It might be myself. I don't know. Who knows? But someone's definitely watching me on YouTube. There's so many things that I want to make and so many things I could make and I can make. You know what the challenging thing is not making all of the things. The challenging thing is deciding to make less things. And it's really hard for me not to make all the things I want to make. So does that make any sense? I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, I have gotten, even though people are messaging me.
Don't need too much chocolate. Here's more chocolate.
I don't need more chocolate. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you so much for the overflow of delicious chocolate, but I am good. 1 bar is enough for me for the night. So I do appreciate that. I'm just trying to see if I can see anybody else. It says I'm live. I'm still learning this. So right now, you know, I'm...
Good night.
Good night. Ow. Thank you. And how do I turn this off? Can you tell me how to turn this off when I'm ready to turn it off?
Yeah, so...
I go to Lula.
In reverse, no, go to Facebook.
Okay.
Well, it's like off screen a little bit, I think, but...
It's off screen?
What? Yeah. Oh, close this thing. I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
Okay, yeah, there. So you'll
okay.
reverse, you'll end the Facebook live.
Okay.
Then you'll go to Lula and end that live.
Okay.
Then you'll go to OBS, which is, you know, a different app, and end the stream. And
okay.
Ideally, close OBS. But...
Nix, you make jewelry? Do you have a link? Notifications. Yeah, I see all these people have been in and out, but I haven't seen them. Looks like there's like 26 people, 20 people. If I want to get really fancy, I can get on TikTok too. So right now it looks like I'm successfully on Facebook Valhalla, Facebook Vlog Club,
I don't know what'll happen.
YouTube, and Twitch.
I don't know what'll happen if we also try TikTok. I'm not sure what that. But
Well, TikTok I could do with my phone.
No, what I mean, it's possible. So I don't know what that'll.
Mm-hmm.
Like weirdly cut off, or is it going to be tiny, or is it? I'm not sure. We might as well try it at some point.
You know what's funny? The lag gets worse as time progresses. Like, you know how you gave me Kiss Goodnight? That's just showing up now.
Oh, Lula? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, on YouTube, everything.
Yeah. Well, that's partly a consequence of the multi-stream thing, right? Because it takes some time to stream to that thing, and then that thing takes
How do we, can we speed up the internet so it's not as much of an issue? Is that something to think about?
We can, but I don't think it's going to make a huge difference, really. I think it's...
Well, put that in your brain and start thinking about it.
I think it's more just a consequence of, like, they just don't...
Because that's a you thing.
Because they've got, like, a zillion...
Yeah.
You know, like, Lula's got a zillion things coming into it, and it's trying to send them back out, you know.
No, it's okay. I'm glad you're chatting with me. Yeah, so, yeah, my candles... I like the way I make my candles now because I can keep the price around $10. Even though it's premium fragrance and premium wax, I can keep the price right around $10, which is approachable. And they burn longer than the typical 4-ounce candle. So they're like kind of like compact, you know. And then I also have the 8-ounce version, which I don't often make, but I have them in astrology. But I'll tell you, I see candles out there that are just so stunningly beautiful that would fit with our Valhalla brand so well. So eventually I think Other people are going to make my candles. It'll be the same thing as the bath bomb. It'll be somebody that is extremely good at it. Somebody 5-star reviewed for a couple of years, someone with exceptional customer service, someone exceptional. But the wax melts, I'm thinking it's always going to be us. We're going to always probably make wax melts because it's something that's simple enough for us to make here. And unless we're making just so many that we can't keep up because of the space limitations, I would like to continue. I really enjoy making them. That's really the truth. I really enjoy making them. And I love the way the place smells when we make wax melts. Oh my God, the whole house smells so good. Oh, I love it. And I think that it's a good option, a good product for us to always offer for parent safe homes. And it's just something nice that we can always put in the shop. Like even if we sell out of other things, there's always the wax melts, there's always the lip balms, there's always the custom orders if you really need something. So you thought we were on TikTok? I could go on TikTok on my phone and I guess it's something that's simple enough for us to make here. It's so clear here. And unless we're making just so many that we can't keep up because of the speed. You got the rune candles and the astrology candles. Those are good. That's a good scent. Do you like the scent of the astrology candle? I think that one is Anarchy, if I remember, the large one. I don't know if you got the large one. Unless you got like a particular sign like Taurus, Aries, whatever, then it's going to be different scents for every sign. But if you got the big guy, then that all is Anarchy, and it's one of my favorite smells on earth. I just absolutely love it. So I posted a video on TikTok. It's doing pretty well. So I was going to go live here as well. Because why not? I'm going to say sitting on my butt. Or I'm going to say fireside chat. we're going to say, yes. Sitting on my butt. That's not very professional. Sitting on my what? Couch? I don't care about being professional. If you can tell, I don't care. I think professionalism kills small businesses because you know what? Professionalism is freaking boring. Nobody wants to see another suit. Right? Okay, and I've got my microphone here. This might be very, very bad. Let me see. Okay, we're live on TikTok. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. And we're live on other Facebook. We're live on all the things. Look at that. Now the thing is, I have to be able to look at both of you at once. Because now that is kind of the problem here is that there's multiple cameras going on. So I don't know who to look at. But so I do have a lot going on. That's kind of like my deal. You got Aquarius? Okay, Aquarius is... Let me think. Holy moly, what was Aquarius? Was it like Ocean Breeze or something? What does it say? That's like the one I don't remember. It might have been like Caribbean Teakwood or something. Yeah, I think it's Caribbean Teakwood. Yep. Caribbean Teakwood. Oh, look, I can invite another host on TikTok to join me in my live. So, like, if we want more people to join us, that's interesting. I don't think you guys could see that, just TikTok, though, so that we're not going to do that. But all the things you can do, it's like a little overwhelming, but also really cool. Hello, Jay. Yes, Teakwood. I think you might have gotten my last Aquarius soap, actually. Nyx. So hey guys on TikTok, I am live on Facebook and a few other places as well. If you're just joining me, hello. Thank you for joining us. Nick's Morning Star is from St. Louis, Missouri. Nah, I like people who connect and who are able to chill with their customers. Gives more of a friendly vibe. Yeah. Yeah, I like that too. And that's pretty much all I can offer. So, because suits are too uncomfortable. I can't get in a suit. I can't do it. I can't do it. I also have to remember that this is not a touch screen. Take turns looking at them. Yes. If I can just put them closer together, I think it will work. And then I don't have to worry. You know what's really interesting? If you don't look at the camera, people don't hang out. You got to look at the camera. You got it. Because people, when you're having a conversation with someone, you have to look at them or the engagement goes down. So you have to look at people. So, interesting little thing. It does make sense when there's one camera. I can see why this would make sense. But it's interesting to try this Lula TV thing and broadcast to now what Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, did I say YouTube? And now also we are on TikTok, and then we're going to also be on Instagram Live. And I'm working on a couple of others. Like we're in Clubhouse now. And a few others. It's very overwhelming. Twitter is another one. Like God, guys, it's so overwhelming. And then, and then I have a blog and Pinterest. Pinterest is something that's something you have to maintain off of in addition. So it's nice to be able to kind of put everything together as a small business and be able to get everybody all together on the same page at once. It really is quite nice, and I hope it works out. And I don't know if you've seen the split screen that I have over at TikTok when I make soap, but it's pretty much the coolest thing ever. So that's pretty awesome. There's a poll. There's a poll on Facebook. And you know what? I should tell you guys about all the places where I am. Should I probably tell you that? I don't. Oh, wait, we've got somebody saying something about a package. Hold on. It says, Misty C says, I got my package today. Pina colada smells so good. That is awesome. That's a custom soap, right? That is awesome. I'm so glad that you got it, Misty. And from TikTok here, she says she just got her package. I'm so glad you like the way it smells. It's a combination that I did. So, mostly brambleberry scents. And hi, Shannon. I see Sunny Soaps. I see Shannon. Who else do I see there? Who is that? Who is everybody there? I'm stuck with you. I'm stuck with you. You're stuck with me. I'm stuck with you. Yes, the tropical salve. Yes. I also made a soap last week that was tropical. Actually, the week before. And I'm getting confused. I made a lot of stuff. You gotta forgive me. I've made a few things. But yes, it's the same combination of scent though. Now here is the important thing. Does the CBD salve work for you? That is the important thing here. That's what inquiring minds need to know. Is that the CBD salve? Let's try putting TikTok right here. And then the cameras are right next to each other. And then we can, that's better. Yes. Okay, now I can talk to I can talk to everybody at once. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. So, what I want to know, oh, thank you. I feel like a pile of useless pile today, so I appreciate that. She says I'm pretty. Thank you. I feel like a pile today. I have been rolling in myself today. So I literally have like pajamas. I did change my clothes and, do the things where, hygiene, but I just feel like a pile today because yeah, yeah. Guys, I had like, yeah, a day. But what's my favorite color? Somebody asked. My favorite color is teal. It's actually the color right behind you here is my favorite color. What's your favorite color? Um, I feel like a pile today too. Sometimes you have those days, right? Any tips on how to use it for my neck, arthritic, fibromyalgia? Okay, so she's got the CBD stick. I made it for her custom. It's in like a push-up biodegradable tube, right? So for your neck, I would say try with twice a day. And put it here, like put it like right back here. Rub it right there. You don't need a ton. You don't need a lot of this. I made it very strong. Just put it right back here. And then put it along your spine. And then give it about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and see if the swelling goes down. Now, the funny thing about the topical CBD isolate that I use and that I found is that it's kind of like taking Advil. Like it's similar in that sense that like you take it and then it almost feels like nothing happened. Until like, 20 minutes later you realize that the pain's gone or it's lessened. That's pretty much how it is. You'll find that there'll be a decrease in the inflammation that you're feeling. It's really inflammation is what it's very good at fixing. So this is why it seems to work on anything that's got to do with inflammation and irritation from inflammation, which is a lot of things. So, oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Stop it. Stop it. Anyway. So, I think it's just the Mondays. Hello, Felicia. Hello, Jordan. Uh-oh, we got dad jokes here. Hey, Jordan. What'd you say? My mom uses me getting to see my family as a carrot on a string. She refuses to drive to church to see my family. I'm sorry. That sucks. That sucks. My hair's getting so long that I could probably like make a wrap with it. I could like wrap my face with it. I can like straight up I could probably tie a knot in my hair. I could probably tie a knot. Have you seen that lady on TikTok, guys, that makes sculptures with her dreadlocks? Have you seen this lady? Her hair is like 3 times as long as mine. And she makes she makes like a helicopter and like it's really kind of creepy and cool at the same time. I love it. It's my favorite. I follow her and I tell her she's awesome because she is. Anyway, but yeah, look at this. It's so long that I can tie it in a knot. I look like a babushka. I am a babushka. I'm a dreadlock babushka. I just have to go down to my chin a little bit. Now I really look like a babushka. In Mother Russia, we use our dreadlocks as a scarf. I'm ready for winter. In Mother Russia, dreadlocks wear you. Anyway, that was an interesting thing that I did. But, so anyway, I'm very excited about my office. And I like just hanging out with you guys and being stupid. And I hope that this office thing works out and that I can make more professional videos for TikTok because, I have a marketing account now. You guys know about this? I have a marketing account. So the whole reason I started that is because when I made marketing videos, it didn't really make sense for me to do marketing videos where like I had my soap and stuff. That's like, it's a different niche. You can't do that. That's no. So I had to create a separate account for marketing. Which was funny because I started at 0 followers and everybody's like, who's this person giving marketing advice with 0 followers? But now it's got like 500 followers, like, very rapidly, but hopefully it continues to grow. And the whole point is to help other creatives like myself, because as I'm doing this and meeting people and all of this, I meet so many people that they have something they want to do. They want to make bath bombs, they want to make candles, they want to make soap, just like Nick's here, right? They want to make something just like Sunny here. They make things, they have their own business. They want to start something up and maybe they don't understand how to grow TikTok or how to do marketing and all of this, but like, and I'm not saying like I'm an expert on marketing, but I think in the last 2 years I've learned enough that I can start to help other people that are just starting out, specifically like beginners, Also, I'm pretty good at product photography, and I also understand SEO and tag words and search and all of this stuff enough that I could help somebody. And what's the purpose of knowing if I can't use it and I can't help somebody else? So I started the marketing channel, and that is called Mean Marketer on TikTok. One word, Mean Marketer. And the reason it's called Mean Marketer is because people love a good drama. And also, I'm going to say some things that maybe people don't love, but people need to hear it, just like I needed to hear. I wish somebody would have told me, a year and a half ago, some of the things. But everyone, and it's just for people that want to hear it, that are there. I'm not gonna like force it on somebody that doesn't want to hear it. But Mean Marketer, if you're interested. Hello. Hi, Sam. Googled recent algorithm updates. Butter? What? There's more algorithm updates? There seemed to be some sort of change going on yesterday. Hi, softies. Hello, cat. Did you get your mermaid soap yet, cat? It's swimming to you. It's gonna probably take a while. Stacy is messaging me. Okay. Stacy, I don't know if you can see me right now. Is there any way that you can chat here so I don't have to leave the video? I don't know if you can or not. Making its way through the ocean, the mermaid soap. Am I confused? Wait, I'm confused. I made tropical soap for cat. And I made mermaid soap. That's right. It's 2 different soaps. Guys, I'm so tired. But the week that I made those soaps, I had a lot of energy. I made a lot of stuff. So I was thinking like the astrology soaps, that was like probably the most productive week I've ever had in my life. I made 27 bars of 12 types of astrology soap in 2 weeks, I think it was, plus a video or 2 videos for every single sign, save 1 or 2, plus my regular stock of soaps, which is about 200 to 300 a week. That's a lot of soap. And I was the only one making it. And all the astrology soaps had like gemstones. They're all complicated, at least 2 or 3 colors a piece, gemstones, each unique, different packaging, different readings. We had readings made, all sorts of stuff. So I really appreciate that. Halls of Valhalla is amazing. It's probably the best loved fragrance at Valhalla. There's a reason why I named it Valhalla and put it in Valhalla as the first scent, because I knew people were gonna freak out over it because everybody loves it. It's made with lime, neroli orange, and frankincense. And it's definitely a premium fragrance. It's the most expensive fragrance I buy, and I can't get it in anything more than £1. Like most of my fragrances, I can get them in £5 and save a little bit of money. But like this one, not only is it the most expensive, but then it comes in small, tiny little quantities. So I basically have to buy it every other week. So, but it's so worth it. It's so good. It's so good. It makes people so happy. So, yes. And I get very confused. Look at this. Is this like, oh, it's a line. It's a line. Oh, I didn't show TikTok my fancy microphone. You see my fancy microphone? This is from back in the days when I thought I could sing and I played ukulele. And I also have these. These are Seinenhausens. And it's funny because when I put them on, I can't hear a damn thing. It's wonderful. So, oh, I am low on sparkles. I have to order Nurture soap. But I gotta be honest, I didn't have the best Mother's Day sales this year. And I blame myself entirely. I did advertise, but like, I've been really focusing on Valhalla, and like really that's more of a birds thing, and like it's my fault. But it's okay because I am using this time to pivot, and I was talking about this earlier on live here, and I'm just going on forever. But anyway, here's a funny story. So today I decided that, well, not today, last week I decided that Angel the ringneck, my one bird, is driving me insane. Like, she screams constantly, like all day long. And yes, we live in a big house. So I've been trying to deal with it the best I can. I never reinforce it, ever. She's 2 years old. I have never once reinforced the screaming. But I put her in the back room for when I'm working. And then I started buying sound panels, absorption panels, because just to absorb some of the sound, because it's that loud. Now, our doors are hollow, so the sound kind of goes right through it. And we live in a ranch style house with hardwood floors, so the sound travels. So there is a carpet in that room, but it's thin. So I put her in there with her brother, right? Her other bird, the other bird, in separate cages because they'll fight. Big cages, real big. And I can still hear her through the door, down the hall, downstairs, in the studio, in the office, with the door closed, like loudly, like someone's talking to me loudly. And so I said, I'm going to measure how loud she is. So I went out and I bought a sound meter, one of those decibel measurers, and I got it today. And I immediately put the batteries in it as soon as I got it. And I ran upstairs and I stuck it in the room. And I said, Angie, come on. And she was with me for 3 hours at that point. And I said, you know what? I need to go focus on work, Angel. It's time for you to come and eat your food and, hang out with your brother. And so I put my phone in there so I could record what the sound meter was doing. And I put it, you'll see it on Bird Soap on TikTok. I did a video about it. And then I walked out of the room. And so, as soon as I closed the door, she starts screaming, right? Because that's what she does. I went downstairs. I started working. I went in the office, I was teaching how to make soap today. And the screaming continued. It continued for, 45 minutes. And so I went back upstairs, grabbed the phone, and I took a look at it, and I started reading the meter. The meter shut off after 10 minutes automatically, so I got 10 minutes of footage. Anyone want to guess how many decibels Angel can scream at? Does anyone want to guess? Because, you know, I mean, the range, so a quiet library is like 30. The room before she started screaming was 33. The sound of heavy traffic is 80, like a highway is like 80. And that's the 80 is when you start to have damage to your ears for long exposure. A jet engine is between 120 and 140. Does anyone want to guess how loud my little tiny Indian ringneck is? Any guesses? Any guesses? 250, everybody would die. Your eardrums burst at, what was it? I think it's 160 or something. Your eardrums burst. 175 would be pretty crazy. I'm pretty sure your eardrums are gone by that time, but no, not that loud, but it's, so somebody said 121, Bewitched Science, you said 121. So 125. Your Goffin's cockatoo. Okay, so Goffins are loud, but apparently they're not as loud as some other birds. But all birds are different. Some birds are not as, like, for example, I had an Indian ringneck before Angel. His name was Bill, and he was the quietest bird I have ever had in my life. That bird made no noise. Like, he was silent. We called him Silent Bill. Every once in a while, he would go, meow, and that was a little loud, but, it was so rare. It was like twice a day he would do it, and that was it. And that was it. Done. I miss that bird. I really do. But anyway, the highest reading was 119.4 decibels. Guys, that is the same level as the beginning level of a jet engine taking off. That is the same level as a jackhammer and just above a chainsaw. As in you're sitting next to a chainsaw or using a chainsaw. As in that loud. So it's crazy because I didn't get a cockatoo, which is what I really wanted. I didn't get a cockatoo because everyone told me they're almost as loud as a jet engine. They're extremely loud. They scream, all of this stuff. And I'm like, I can't handle that. I can't handle that noise. So I went out and got myself a small bird. And I didn't get a sun conure, because again, I heard that they scream. So I'm like, I'm going to get a bird that isn't likely to scream as much. I know they all scream, right? But holy crap, guys, that is just as loud as a cockatoo. It's not as loud as a Moluccan cockatoo. The Moluccan cockatoo is the loudest bird in the world. Literally in the world, at 135 decibels. Can you imagine living with that? That's the bird I would really want. And I thought, I live in a house, no big deal. Put the bird in the back for a couple hours a day and you don't have to listen to it. Wrong. They're so loud. It goes through the walls. Guys, there's no escape from it. Even if I put her outside in a cage, you can still hear it inside, no matter where you are. It's unbelievable. You could see it. You could hear it down the road. But I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, umbrella cockatoo. The umbrella cockatoo is supposed to be about the same as about 120. 125, I think, is their max. And what I measured her today isn't necessarily the highest she can go. I had a 10-minute sample, right, on a given day. It's probably unlikely that it's as high as she can go. She probably can go higher. It's just a little snippet that I got today. So, does it show you the jazz? The JAZ? Oh, the other number? I don't know. The HZ. I don't know. I I posted the video on Bird Soap, 3Bird Soap on TikTok if you guys want to check it out. I put the meter up and you could see the meter. It was just a $20 meter. It wasn't anything expensive. And then I put it outside the cage, so it was like maybe 2 feet away from her. And you can see kind of her behavior too during the video. She's like frantically looking for me because that's what she does. As soon as I'm out of the room, she's like a crazy person. She's like, oh my God. She's like, every time it's like I'm dead. It's like an owl ate me every time. It's hilarious and sad and funny. And but the screaming, I gotta be honest, guys, the screaming is like, I'm auditory, like I have an auditory issue. Like I get overwhelmed by auditory stimulus. I'm ADHD. I specifically got this bird thinking that I could avoid some of the problems with other birds known to scream. And I got one of the loudest possible birds. If I had gotten a different ringneck, it might not have been like this, So, but I'm having some trouble. I'm having some trouble dealing with her. The other guys they're fine. They're fine. Max was bad for a little while with the beeping, but we've seemed to be able to control it with his diet, believe it or not. And Sully can get loud, but the loudest he really gets is about 100. And I can handle that. And he doesn't scream like Angel does. Like Angel has this like grating, like screeching. Like it isn't just, it's like, it's horrible. Anyway, I don't know how to fix it. And it seems like the more time I spend with her, the worse it gets. It's like, doesn't matter if I just spent 6 hours with her. The second I'm out of the room, it starts. So, but anyway, if you want to see the video, it's up. I think it's interesting. I said it's a ring neck test. If you can put up with the video with your sound up without turning it down, then, and you can listen to it on repeat with no problems and it doesn't drive you crazy, then go ahead and get that ring neck. They only live 30 years. Like, I wish somebody had told me this. I wish somebody was like, oh, by the way, Indian ringnecks can scream as loud as a jet engine. Like, I probably would not have gotten one. I probably would not have, because that's why I didn't get the other ones. So, yeah, it's hormonal season. Yes, that's very true. Yes. Yes, Vikings have mothers too. Yes, they do. But what's funny? Like, it's hard to sell soap unless you're really niched or anything, and everybody has an online business now. I will say not all of them are good or equal. A lot of people I've noticed, they buy stuff and they mark it up. Some of them say that it's handmade, and I know that it's not because I know where they got it. But my point there is it's very hard to compete. And even if you are making everything from scratch, and you have to offer something nobody else can offer, and it takes a minute to figure that out. It does. And anybody that has a small business can attest to that. You have to figure out what it is, you have to niche down and know who your people are. So it's never in the brochure that they scream like that. Yeah. And I love birds, and I love her. We have a strong bond. And I'm sure it's my fault on some level. Like, she had a lot of trauma before I even got her, though. Like, she had a lot of trauma, and then she went through some trauma with me totally accidentally. It wasn't something I intended to happen. And I think that kind of messed her up. But, I don't know. I think what it comes down to, honestly, a lot of it is if your bird is hand raised and they bond to humans because they've been hand raised, I think that creates a bird that's cuddly and snuggly, which is what people want, and a bird that is attached to you and also talks a lot of time because they're mimicking you. But on the flip side of that, it creates a bird that screams their head off because they want to be with you all the time. Whereas opposed to a bird that is parent raised, they don't want anything to do with you. They just want to be in their cage and they're quieter and all of this. Much easier to handle in the long run. Much easier to handle in the long run. Really, I think the best thing is to do something in the middle where they're parent raised, but then sometimes people feed them so that the bird has a healthier relationship with other birds. Because I think that what Angie really wants is to breed with a male. And she thinks I'm her mate. And no matter what I do, I can't convince her otherwise. But she thinks I'm her mate. And what she really needs is a male ringneck. That's what she needs. That's what she doesn't realize she needs. So, like, if I was thinking about Angie's best interest, as sad as this is, if I was being selfless, I would find Angie a situation where she could be with a male ringneck and do what she's supposed to do. Because that's what she's supposed to do. So, that's what she wants. So, she doesn't realize that. She thinks she wants to be with me and climb in my shirt. Do you allow retailers to sell soap on site? No. Do you? Are you letting people... You make soap, right? No, I don't. No. I considered it with one place and then I decided not to. Yeah, videos. Yeah, I might actually have to take a video of myself and put it up on YouTube for her to watch when I'm not in the room. I'm serious, just so that she thinks I'm in the room or whatever. What happened to your cockatoo? See, like birds like this, they're so intense that they don't end up staying. Nobody could handle it. Like, and I'm like, I love birds, but like, honestly, every single day, I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this. I can't. And then I got staff here and my husband's trying to work and like my kid is here trying to be a kid. And it's just like, like all the time, it's too much. It's too much. And she fights with the other birds. Like, she's so aggressive now that she has bit Sully really, really hard twice and caused him to bleed. And so now I have to separate them. And as soon as I pick up one, I have to hold them like this because they will immediately start to try to kill each other, literally. It's gotten a little crazy. So 7 years, it's a long time. 91 years old. Oh my God. So Kat on the boards here on TikTok just said that she had a cockatoo, a rescue. She had him for 7 years. I guess you adopted him when he was 82? She said that he died when he was 91 years old. Umbrella cockatoo, right? That's incredible. You were his last family. Oh my God. That's amazing. Oh. A goffin? Oh, a goffin? Oh, I love goffins. I didn't know goffins could live to be 91. Wow. Did he talk? What did he do? I know that they can like use tools and stuff. They're very smart, goffins. That's actually my favorite cockatoo, the goffins. They're like little cockatoos. They're awesome. Hi. So, hi Zoe. Hi Kristen. He'd play quarters with a shot glass, she says. That's incredible. I'm going to open up Facebook Flock Club over here just in case there's any comments because I can't see all the comments because there's not enough windows open. There's not enough space to open all the windows. Sorry guys, I'm just opening something up here. No, that's not it. Here it is. Okay. Oh, hey Reba. Hey Stacy. No, she wasn't Stacy. Like that's kind of what I'm talking about. Like she was it's like it broke her, like I mean, she could be loud, but you got to consider too when before the boys passed, she wasn't an adult yet. She's an adult. She's over 2 years old now. So like the screaming gets really bad as they come of age, sort of like so do I think she probably would have always screamed? Probably, but I bet that she screams more because of what happened. And also she had trauma. She had trauma when she was a baby before she even came to me. So where she got attacked by another bird and had her toes, like her toenails like and toes like chewed off. So when I got her, she had like messed up feet, and she'll always have messed up feet. And I think that that makes her a little bit dependent on people a little bit more than what she should be. And so like her dependency issue is worse because of that. Also, we had the boys die with the accident that happened, and she was very close with Beans, and she was kind of close with Groucho, and she lost her flock mates, and then I got this other bird that I thought maybe they could be friends, and they hate each other, and like that didn't work out, and so yeah, not enough windows. Yeah, hi. Um, he was a cool and cranky dude. Well, yeah, he was how old? 80s? He was in his 80s? Oh my gosh. Stacy, are you still here? So Stacy, I'm still doing custom soap loaves once a week on Thursdays live. I've been doing them on TikTok only because I haven't been able to figure out how to double stream, and also when I hold my phone this way, it doesn't work for Facebook, which I have to hold this way. So I've been doing them on TikTok, but now I should be able to do them on both, and with no problem. And when it comes to lotions, yes, we do custom lotions. So don't worry about not being able to get your lotion. I know a lot of you guys you have a particular scent that you like. And all you have to do is just check out for your lotion and then put in seller's notes or in notes to me when you check out, I want this particular scent. I have a custom listing or a custom option for a lot of products. It does take more time to make custom products because, like, say that I have 7 scents available. We make 20 of those at a time. We print all the stickers. We get a whole line together. We do 20 of them, and we wrap them and we store them and put them on the shelf. So when we make a custom product, we have to get all the ingredients just for you and like make a sticker just for you and like do the process just for you. So it does cost a couple bucks more. But I think that the price is fair. I think it's only $2 or something. So but yes, it is available, the lotion, and I'm going to try to keep that there as long as I can. Hopefully forever. That is my goal, is that we'll always have, even if everything else goes at Birds except for the wax melts and and the boxes, I'm hoping that we can always at least have customs so that people can come and order what they loved, what they um if I can't maintain it once a week, maybe it's once a month or something and I just do more of them or whatever, but I will always try to keep that going for as long as I possibly can. Um and I'm training other people to make soap that are trusted on my team, that I'm watching them and teaching them, and we're writing everything down, and sometimes in multiple languages, but I'm teaching them. But when it comes to the customs, that's me. I'm going to continue to do those. So I hope that was a a good bird age. Yeah, 91. Yeah, 91, that's pretty incredible. I mean, I've heard of macaws living that long, but that's incredible. We are talking about my friend here. She had a Goffin's cockatoo, which is like a small cockatoo kind of bird that lived to be 91 years old. And we were talking about how incredible that is. Before that, we were talking about one of my parrots can scream as loud as basically the beginning of the jet engine sound, beginning of that sound. Not as loud as it gets, but the beginning of the sound range of the jet engine. So much better. Yes. Um, yeah. Yes, CBD cream. So CBD is one of those things that people always order off menu. Um, but when it comes to things like, hand soap and custom candles and custom this and custom that, do I think I'm going to be able to do that forever? To be totally honest with you, probably not. I'm going to try to keep the custom soap and the custom lotion. Um, but I got to be honest, when I get a couple of custom orders, that can take me all day, sometimes for several days, and that backs up all the other orders. And so like I have to, I have all the staff and everything, and like I'm the only one that really does it. So it's like I'm not doing my marketing, I'm not doing, when you grow to where I am now, it's like you have to keep it going. Like you can't have people waiting 2 weeks for their packages. You have to and I try to go in order too, in order of people ordering as much as I can. And I find that if people put a custom order in and there's 70 other people that ordered the last 3 days and it's piled up and it's waiting, you have to wait for your custom order to be made after those 70 people's orders are basically filled, because I'm trying to do it in order. I've taught my staff to do things in order. So we sort things that way. So whoever ordered first gets served first, like in a line. And if you have 70 people in front of you and your custom order I might not be able to start it for a week. And then it might take a week to make everything, the candles and the lotion and then the soap and then and by the time I'm done with that could be another week. So it does take time. And most people understand that, but some people, they need their stuff sooner than that. So, and it used to be that my custom orders would only take a few days, but those days are gone. They're gone. So, you write an elder, you what? Seriously? Cockatoo. I don't know what kind, but as my kid, Gran had one that terrified me. Poor dude got his foot caught in the swing one day when she was at work, and he chewed his foot off to get free. And then the damn thing freaked out more after that. Well, yeah. I was like 7. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's like something happens with them and it definitely affects them mentally. They're pretty delicate up there. They're pretty delicate. Very intelligent. How big is the loaf for custom soap? Right now what I'm doing is like a 20 ounce. We measured it last week. That was super fun, guys. You helped me with my math. We measured it and it's about 20 ounces. It's between 18 and 20 ounces. I say it's 1 pound, but it's really closer to 21 ounces, but it's going to cure and come down a little bit too. So I'm going to continue to call it a pound or just over a pound. I do have a 3-pound option as well, which is my big loaves. So, but most people get the 1 pound. They do get the 1 pound. I think if you get the 3-pound, you're going to have soap for a long time, like a really long time, like, I don't know, 8 months or something. Something like that. Yeah. No problem. You taught yourself the runes? We could probably use somebody like you. I mean, I know enough about the runes, but not enough. Yeah, I've read the books, and yes, I'm Norwegian and Scandinavian and all that, but um, it's you can't know enough. Yeah, the bird freaked you out. The one-legged cockatoo, of course, it freaked you out. Look, speaking of cockatoos, look, was it this kind of cockatoo? Was it this kind right here? This is a umbrella cockatoo, and it's just like a cartoon. It's like a shrinky-dink earring. You can see the chomps in it from Angel chomping on my earrings. Um, so, but let's see. CBD cream, yes. CBD cream is very effective. I started making it in those push-ups. Yeah, the Mohawk boys. Hello, Leo. You don't mind waiting for the custom stuff. Yeah. No, you're cool. Now the custom loaves, that's something I just do. I have time set aside for that. That's kind of different. What I'm talking about is some folks will order like custom hand soap, custom candles, custom fragrances, custom sprays, custom, and those things may not be around as much anymore. And the thing is, it really kills me because I love making them, and also I love making them for the people that I make them for, because most of the people that I make them for are people that have known me like my whole life, a lot of family, a lot of friends, people very important in my life. Um, but they know, I've told them that that's coming to an end. I can't do that anymore because now that I have staff and everything, and I can't do it anymore. And it makes me want to cry. I don't want to talk about it, but that's okay. It's all right. The white one. Yes. It was an umbrella cockatoo. That's the most common cockatoo, is the umbrella. When people talk about them around here anyway. So, but CBD cream, we still have it. We still have custom cream. We still have custom soap. We still have our lip balms and our wax melts. And there's still plenty of custom to go around. It's just not going to be as much custom. So, and who knows, maybe if I can get somebody to make my bath bombs and make my candles, maybe I could do more customs again. That would be great. And I could figure all this stuff out with the social media and make it a little bit more streamlined. Maybe I could do it again. That would be great. So, all right, let me see what's going on here. I'm very curious. It doesn't look like YouTube works. I'm just looking here real quick. Okay. So I think this was a good test, guys. I just wanted to hang out with you and try this out. And just kind of hang out and see how things are going and see how you're doing and give you updates and all of that. I'm alive. I'm here. Our house is really coming along. I wish I could show you. It's really coming along. We're going to have the kitchen painted tomorrow. And that'll be like step 1 of remodeling the kitchen. And step 2, God knows when that's going to happen, because we have to put the air conditioning in next. And that's going to be $20,000. So it'll be a minute till I can do another project after that. Oh, and the electricity is going to be $4,000. So by the time we do those 2 things, I think we're going to be done doing things for a minute. But, and then the next thing is going to be the front yard, which is literally dissolving. The wood is dissolving. So by the way, that's also $20,000. It's all, everything's $20,000. The roof was $20,000. The windows were $20,000. The quote for the driveway is $20,000. The siding was $20,000. And also the carport that I want is $20,000. And the kitchen's $20,000. It just goes on, guys. It goes on. It goes on. Houses are expensive. What can I say? Aw, I do. Aw. Yeah, you do live a little far away to help out. But I like just hanging out. That's cool. Nix, thank you. And I'm going to try to do this more often. I am. And, and soon I'll have a super professional, I'll have a microphone. You'll be able to hear me. It'll sound better. And, we'll have split screen capability for some things. Does anybody want to know YouTube, Facebooks, Instagrams, anything like that before I go? I'm trying to do that more. So because I'm so bad at that. And the thing is, I have 2 of everything, right? And I've got to stop doing that. But you guys are all hardcore that are here. You guys are hardcore, but out in the wild of the new customer land, I have 2 businesses and I have to be super divided between them. And that means 2 email accounts, 2 YouTube accounts, 2 Instagram accounts, 2 Facebook accounts, 2 TikTok accounts, 2. And then, your phone tries to set funnels up to make it easier for you to Pinterest, blah, 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 to post. And having 2 businesses has really made things very, very difficult when it comes to that. Because I'm oh, here's a video that I created for birds. And then it doesn't land in the right place. It's all the channels. And then, it's so complicated. You guys have no idea. So I don't know how I'm going to do that. That's another reason why I'm simplifying birds. And by the way, another news for birds, and I'm going to announce this more officially because most people are not here right now. It's late. But once the stock sells out of birds, that's it. We're going to be announcing our first official new release box, in short time here, probably within the month. And then the first box probably won't be until August or September, because what I'm going to do is sell off all the stock at Birds, and we're going to kind of shut it down. So it's just wax melts, lotion, and customs, that sort of a thing. We might even put customs at Valhalla as well, because where does it matter that you order it from, right? And then it'll be kind of dead there for a minute, while I kind of focus on Valhalla really hard. And then we're going to come up with this box, and it's going to be like a traditional release of a product, and it's going to be a big deal. It's going to be bigger and better and more professional and just than anything I've ever done before, for birds. And then that's going to be the birds thing from then on forth. It's going to be the birds thing forever is the parrots. And I'm excited too, because I'm going to be able to make art for this box. So the birds are going to have cute little bird art with them. So, and there'll be a cockatoo box, and there'll be, a ring neck box, an African gray box, things like that. And it'll be all a theme about that bird. So people that have African grays, they can have their soap box, and it'll have all different things in it. It'll have parrot safe wax melts and all sorts of things in it. Yeah, Linktree. I do have a Linktree, but Linktree has gotten a little weird lately, because when you click on it, it says this may not be a safe link, even though it is. It has some sort of warning on it right now for the last couple of months, and it deters people. They see that and they're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't click it. And then they don't click it. And so that's why I took my Linktree down. And then I had a website that dumped everybody into this space where they could sign up for the newsletter, which I never have time to write. So I don't. And all of my different things, my YouTubes, Instagrams, and all of that. And I decided to take that off because we went with Shopify instead. And then it just got kind of confusing, because then I ended up with 2 websites, and it's a mess. And that's part of what I need to focus on the next couple of months. I need to not focus on making 400 bars of soap a week. I need to focus on this. So, yes. The YouTube. Okay. So right now I only have the one YouTube, and it's 3 Birds Soap, one word with the 2 S's next to each other. Bird Soap. 3 Birds Soap. That doesn't pull it up. You'll see my logo. It's Three Birds Soap and Parrot Rescue on YouTube. And there will be a Valhalla one coming soon. So I like the idea of birds being seasonal stock. Yes. Yes. So like, you know, in August, it's going to be like something like a bird that represents August really well. Like I thought July would be really fun to do a pink gala cockatoo and like call it cotton candy cockatoo and like make everything cotton candy scented and like like all summery stuff like cotton candy like body scrub and cotton candy lotion for like light lotion for summer and like all that stuff um and make it seasonal. And then like, you know, the African gray can be like a winter one. And I can already see people being like, can you bring back the African gray? Because people are they're gonna miss it. They're gonna discover me a year from when I made the African gray and be like, did you made an African gray box? I saw it on Pinterest, blah blah blah, I need it. And I'm gonna have to do like the releases again, like a special edition release or something. It'll definitely be like a collector's item. Very much so. I think that is the only way that I can move forward with that business and really be successful with it. Valhalla is good. Valhalla is great. Valhalla is, it's good. No problems there. So. Aw. You make me regret shutting down my website management team and going corporate. Aw. Man, I really need help with website management. Websites are a lot more work than you think they are. I'll tell you what. That's why Etsy is so nice. Etsy, it's easy. I mean, it's still a lot of work. You still have to spend like good 8 hours on Etsy a week just maintaining things and inventory and updating listings and search words. If you're doing it right, at least 8 hours. But and you have to refresh your listings and add new listings, and 8 hours is basically the minimum. You really should spend more like 20, but websites are easily twice that. Easily. So, a lot of work. A lot of work. All right, guys. I'm going to hop on out. I've been on here forever and a day. I'm boring everybody to tears. Everybody needs to go to bed. Probably including me. But it's so nice to hang out with you guys. It really is. And I'm glad this worked. And now I'm going to see if I know how to turn it off. And I'm hoping that within a week or two, it's going to be hard work, but I'm hoping I can get myself an office set up and that I will be greeting you from my brand new office. So it won't just be me making soap or sitting in my living room. I will also have a professional office. So, yeah. Oh, I love you too. You're so sweet. Oh my goodness. Go have dinner. All right. It was great to hang out with all you guys. Thank you for chilling with me tonight. Bye, Gay Glass of Water. Nice to meet you. It's quite the name. And it's kind of cool that I was on Twitch too. I wonder if anybody saw me on Twitch. Yes, it is comfy. Yes, it is. It is. I need to put a comfy chair in that office, like a nice one. I get a nice chair. All right. Have a good night, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, thank you so much. How could I leave if you're... Thank you. Oh, my goodness. I got a dozen roses. Thank you so much. Thank you. I got a dozen roses on TikTok. You're so sweet, Kat. All right, you guys have a wonderful night. Good night. Okay, you guys on Facebook, I'm going to be disappearing now. And YouTube and Twitch. See, the list is about to grow, I'm sure, but thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to sign off now. And hopefully, Thursday we're going to make our live soap, of course. However, I don't think I have any orders for custom soaps this week, but I do have some Mother's Day orders for custom soaps. So I was thinking maybe I'll do them on Mother's Day. Like, I know I'm a mother too, and it's Mother's Day, but it won't take that long if I prep ahead. It only take a couple hours. So if you do need something for mom and you haven't gotten around to it yet, and you really would like to do something special that is still affordable, the flower places are a little backed up now, and God, they're expensive right now.